You all can hear me, right? Quickly type your answer in the chat box. What is mass? None of you have written any answers I can see. I hope I'm audible to all. You can hear me and you can hear my questions, right? Okay. All right. So let me explain back to you again. So mass means how heavy or light an object is. Okay. When you are measuring the weight of an object, you understand what is mass of that object, or how heavy or how light that object is. Okay. That is what is called mass. So last class also we discussed a few questions on mass, and today also we are going to continue with the questions. Okay, so let us start. So I'll be sharing the first question for today, and let me know if the question is visible to you on the screen or not. Rachel and Arya, let me know if you can see the question on the screen. I have shared the first question for today, and let me know if you all are able to see the question on the screen. Is the question visible to you all? Okay. So let me read out the question. Weight of the cake is 7 blocks. You can see there is a cake. So the weight of the cake is 7 blocks, and the weight of this pink colored cake. So there are two cakes, not just one. So first one, let's say it's a chocolate cake. Okay. So the weight of the chocolate cake is 7 blocks, and weight of the strawberry cake, let's call this the strawberry cake, is 11 blocks more than the weight of the chocolate cake. Then the weight of the strawberry cake is dash. So you have to tell me what is the weight of the strawberry cake. Weight of the chocolate cake is given to you, and weight of strawberry cake is more than the weight of the chocolate cake. So what will be the weight of the strawberry cake? Your options are 4 blocks, 18 blocks, 9 blocks, and 11 blocks. So which one do you think is the correct option? You can read the question once again and then quickly type your answer in the chat box. Let's see. Quickly. You have to be very quick. I am waiting for the answers, Arya and Trijal. Quickly type your answer in the chat box. Come on, you know this. Yes, Arya has typed as 11 blocks. Arya, I would like you to read the question once again. Okay. And Trijal, what is your answer? Quickly type your answer, Trijal, in the chat box. Let's see. Trijal, are you there? Quickly type your answer in the chat box, Trijal. Arya has already given her answer. She said that the answer is 11. So now we are waiting for your answer and then we will start discussing. Okay. So Arya, I see that you have deleted the answer. So, okay. So now you have changed the answer and now you are saying that it's 18 blocks. Okay. I will take that and we will discuss and see which is the correct answer. So Trijal, are you there? Please type your answer in the chat box and those who are joining, you can write your name in the chat box so that I know that who is here and then you can type your answer in the chat box. Okay. So I think we can start discussing this question. So weight of the chocolate cake is given as 7 blocks, right? And weight of the strawberry cake is given as 11 blocks more than the chocolate cake. So what do we do when the word more is there? Okay, this is our keyword. What do we do when the word more is there? We do plus addition, right? So in this case, we have to do 11 plus the weight of the chocolate cake, which is 7. So if we are doing 11 more than 7, that means we have to do 11 plus 7, which is equal to 18. So the correct answer would be 18 blocks, which is option B. So that was very good, Arya, that you understood. You read the question again, you understood it, and now you have given the correct answer. So the first step to answering correctly is reading the question correctly. Okay, which most of you are not doing. You have to read the question very properly, very carefully, right? So once you read the question, you will understand the question better and then you will be able to answer it correctly. Okay. So now I hope you have understood this and we can move over to the next question. Let me know if the next question is visible to you all on the screen. Trijal, I still did not get any response from you. I hope you are here. And if the next question is visible to you on the screen, please type a yes in the chat box, all of you. Let's see. Type a yes in the chat box if the next question is visible. Okay, Trijal is here. Trijal, you have to respond because for the first question, I did not get your response. I don't know. Maybe you responded, but I got it like because of some issues, you did not reach to me here. Okay, or maybe you got disconnected, but I would want you to be here and type your answers quickly in the chat box. Okay, both Trichal and Arya, and also those who are joining now, you all also should be writing your answers. Okay. Okay, Trichal. So now we can start discussing the new question. Which of the following is the heaviest? You can see over here that there are two balances. Okay, just like seesaws, and some objects are kept on those two balances, a book, a bottle, and a bag. So you have to observe, you have to look at the two balances, you have to compare them and find out that out of the book, bottle, and bag, which of the following is the heaviest? Heaviest मतलब सबसे ज्यादा भारी. तीनों ऑब्जेक्ट्स में से सबसे ज्यादा भारी कौन सा ऑब्जेक्ट है? Is it the book, or the bottle or the bag? Which is the heaviest? So let's see who is able to give me the answer first. Is it Arya or is it Trijal? Quickly, you have to be quick, and then we will check who is correct. I want answers from both of you. And is there anyone else who has joined the session? Please type your name in the chat box and then you can participate and type your answers. So, which one do you think is the heaviest? Look at the balances very carefully. Do you think the book is heavier or the bottle is heavier or the bag is heavier? Which one do you think is the most heavy? Quickly, Arya, Trijal, answers. I think Trijal has already given the answer as option C. What about Arya? Trijal has already given the answer for this question as option C. I can see that Trijal has written C. So I believe this is for this question only, Trijal. What about Arya? Arya, can you quickly type your answer? Arya, come on. Quickly type your answer in the chat box. Which one is heaviest? Is it the book, the bottle, or the bag? Okay, I'm giving you 5 seconds, Arya. And Arya, you have to type the option. Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay, you have to type the option. Which is correct? Which of the options are correct? Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay. Quickly type the option. I'm giving you 5 seconds and then we will start discussing. Come on. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So time is up, Arya. I did not get the option from you. So let's see. Let us discuss. So in the first scale, you can see first balance. On one side, we have the book, and on the other side, we have the bottle, right? And we have to check that which side is coming down and which side is up. The side which is down, that is the heavier side, and the side which is up, that's the lighter side. ठीक है? जो भारी साइड होता है वो नीचे आता है और जो हल्का होता है वो साइड ऊपर उठ जाता है. ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे बुक और बॉटल के बीच में वी कैन सी के जो बॉटल का साइड है दैट हैज कम डाउन और बुक्स का जो साइड है दैट हैज गॉन अप. ठीक है? So that means we can understand that the bottle is heavier than the book. Okay? The bottle is heavier than the book. Next, we come to the other balance, other scale. So here we can see that the bottle is kept on one side and on the other side, the bag is kept. Okay. And we can also see that the side of the bag has come down and the bottle side has gone up. Right? So we can say from here that the bottle is lighter than the bag and the bag is heavier, right? So that means the bag is the heaviest of all the three. Bottle is heavier than the book and the bag is heavier than the bottle. That means bag has to be heavier than the book also, right? So the bag is the heaviest of all the three objects. So your correct option is bag. Arya has now given an answer. She has written option B, but Arya, Option B is the bottle. Bottle is heavier than the book, yes, but it is not the heaviest. Okay, heaviest is bag because the bag is even more heavier than the bottle. ठीक है, बॉटल जो है बुक से भारी है, बुक से ज्यादा भारी है, लेकिन बैग बॉटल से भी ज्यादा भारी है, तो सबसे ज्यादा भारी इन तीनों में is the bag. I hope the answer is clear now, Arya. Arya and Trijal. Trijal had already given the answer as option C. So very good, Trijal. And Arya, I hope now it's clear to you. And we can move over to the next question. Can we? Okay. Let's move to the next question. And let me know if the next question is visible to you all on the screen. Yes, Arya. Now you're correct. I hope you understood. And is the next question visible to you on the screen? Type a yes in the chat box if you can see the next question on the screen. Then I will read out the question to you all. Type a yes in the chat box, and whoever is joining the session now, please participate. Type your name in the chat box. Let me know who all are here with me today. Okay. All right. So I think you can see the question. So let me read out the question for you. Weights of some items are shown here. Read the statements carefully and you have to state T for true and F for false. Okay, so you can see some items are given over here and their weights are also given to you. Okay, so you have to read the statements and you have to tell me which of the statements is true and which is false. Or it can be both are true or both are false also. Okay, so let us look at what are the objects, what are the items which are given. We have a packet of biscuit which weighs 1 kg. Okay, we have a packet of salt which weighs 1 kg. We have a packet of sugar which weighs 2 kgs. And we have a packet of rice which weighs 5 kg. Okay, and the statements are given to you as first statement is packet of rice is the heaviest item. The statement B. And statement Q is weight of packet of biscuit and packet of sugar is same. Okay. So these are the two statements. You have to look at the weights of the items and then you have to say which statement is true and which is false. Okay. Arya has given the answer as option B and Trijal has given the option C. The correct answer is option C. Okay. So I think since both of you have given the answers so quickly, we can check who is correct and who is wrong, right? Okay, but I can see Trijal has selected the answer. What happened, Trijal? Do you want to change your answer? And Arya, do you want to stick with B or you want to look at the statements again? Look at both the statements and look at the weights of all the objects. Okay, so I think Trijal is sticking with C. Trijal has again typed the answer as C. Very good, Trijal. Okay, and let us discuss them. We will find out whether it is going to be B or C. Let's check. So the first statement over here is packet of rice is the heaviest item. Okay, of all the four items, packet of rice is the heaviest item. So if we check, the mass of the packet of rice is 5 kgs and others are 1 kg, biscuit is 1 kg, salt is 1 kg, sugar is 2 kgs. So definitely the mass of the rice, the weight of the rice is the highest. So rice is the heaviest item. Of all the four items, rice is the heaviest items. item. So we can say that statement B is absolutely correct. It is true. Okay, statement B is true. What is statement Q telling us? Weight of packet of biscuit and packet of sugar is same. So biscuit's weight is 1 kg, sugar's weight is 2 kgs. So is it same? No, right? Biscuit is just 1 kg and sugar is more. It is 2 kgs. So they are not the same. Biscuit and salt is same. Both biscuit and salt weighs 1 kg. So they are same. But not biscuit and sugar. Okay, sugar weighs more than the biscuit. Correct? So they are not the same. So that means we can write this as false. This statement is not true. So first statement is true and the next one is false. Which option is it showing? Option A is telling us both are true. So this is not correct. Option B is telling us first one is false and second one is true. But we got first one is true and second one is false. So this is also not correct. In the third one, we have first one true and second one false. Yes, option C. And in the fourth one, we have both false. So that is also not. So the correct option is, excuse me. So the correct option is option C. Okay, where the first statement is true, P is true, and Q is false. Right? So I think the correct answer was given by Trijal. And Arya, I hope you understood this. Did you understand? Yes or no? Please type a yes in the chat box if you have understood this question. Okay, understood how we are getting the answer. It was a very, very easy question, right? Okay, that's great. I think now we can move over to the next question. Let's see. Let me know if the next question is visible to you all. Is the next question visible to you all? Type a yes in the chat box if the next question is visible to you all. Type a yes. So you have to tell me which of these is the heaviest. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Trijal. Which of these is the heaviest? There are four options. And which of these is the heaviest? Okay. Just by looking at them, you must have seen them in your house also, in real life also. Okay. Some of the objects you must have seen in your house, right? So you must have hold them. You know that how heavy or light they can be. Okay, so your options are first is a light bulb. Second option, definitely you have hold, it's a chocolate. Third one is a brick, which I'm sure all of you must have seen. And the last one is a feather, right? So which of these do you think is the heaviest? Is it option A, B, C, or D? So Trijal has once again given the answer, and this time I'm getting Trijal's answers quickly. Very good. So Trijal has given the answer as option C. What is Arya's answer? Arya, what is your answer? Quickly type your answer in the chat box. Let's see. Which one do you think is the heaviest out of the four objects, out of the four items? Which one do you think is the heaviest? Is it A, B, C, or D? Come on, quickly type. Arya, Trijal has already given the answer. Now it's your turn. Once you type your option, we are going to check which option is correct. Okay, that's great, Arya. Arya has also given the answer as option C. Okay, so what is actually option C? It's a brick, right? Bricks are used to make buildings, build buildings, houses and all, isn't it? So I don't know if you ever have carried one, but yes, it's really heavy. Okay, if you have hold one, you will see that a brick is really heavy. A chocolate is not that heavy, right? We all eat chocolates and we have seen it's not that heavy. Okay. Light bulb is also not heavy. And feather, what do you think about feather? Feather is the most lightest item, isn't it? It is the most lightest item. सबसे हल्का इन चारों में से feather है. बहुत हल्का है क्योंकि feather you must have seen that feather even flies, है ना? Feather is something which which we find in birds, है ना? So feathers are very very lightweight. ठीक है, बहुत ज्यादा हल्का होता है फेदर. फेदर का ऑलमोस्ट लाइक नो वेट. बल्ब और चॉकलेट भी हल्का होता है बिकॉज वी कैन इजीली होल्ड इट. बट अ ब्रिक इज हैवियर, मच मोर हैवियर. ठीक है. सो आउट ऑफ ऑल द फोर अगर हम कंपेयर करें देन ब्रिक इज द हैवीएस्ट एंड दैट्स द करेक्ट ऑप्शन. सो वेरी वेरी good, Trichal and Arya. Very good. Both of you have given the correct answer this time. Good job. So let's move on to the next question now. Let's see what we have in the next question. Let me know if the next question is visible to you all. If the next question is visible to you all on the screen, you can type a yes in the chat box again. Is it visible? Okay. I think now it's visible on the screen to you, right? You can type a yes in the chat box if you can see the question, and I am reading out the question for you. The weight of Astha's doll is equal to 10 marbles. What will be the weight of two such dolls? Okay, thank you, Trijal. So tell me which will be the correct answer. Option A, 5 marbles. Option B, 2 marbles. Option C, 20 marbles. Or is it option D, 10 marbles? Astha's doll is equal to 10 marbles. So, what will be the weight of two such dolls? So, once y'all will also read the question very, very carefully, and then you can type your answer in the chat box. Okay, let's see. You have to be quick. Okay, Trijal says C. So, for all the questions, is C coming as the right answer? No, it seems. For all the questions, it is coming only as option C. Okay, so we will check that for this time also, is it option C or not? But let's wait for Arya's answer. So Trijal has given the answer as option C. Arya, now it's your turn. Which one do you think is correct? Is it A, 5 marbles, B, 2 marbles, C, 20 marbles, or D, 10 marbles? Weight of two dolls will be equal to how many marbles? If one doll is equal to 10 marbles. Let's see, Arya, quickly type your answer in the chat box. Yes, Trijal says yes. It's all coming option C. Arya, come on. You have to be quick. Quickly. I know you're here in the session and you have read the question, so you have to quickly type your answer in the chat box. Come on. So I'm giving 5 seconds to Arya. Okay. Since Trijal has already given the answer, so we have to start discussing. Okay. We are waiting. So I'll give you 5 seconds, and within that, you have to type the correct option in the chat box, and then we will start discussing. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 seconds are up for you, Arya. Now it's time to see which is the correct answer. So we can see here that weight of Astha's doll is equal to 10 marbles. So here we are talking about just one doll, right? One doll's weight equal to 10 marbles. So if one doll is 10 marbles, if one doll is 10 marbles, then what will be the weight of two such dolls? Okay. So what do we have to do here? For two dolls, we have to take 10 as 2 times, right? We have to take 10 2 times. That means we can either 10 plus 10 or also we can do 10 multiplied by 2, which is 20 marks. Okay. So the correct answer is 20 marbles. So we can say that Srijal is absolutely correct. Option C is again, once again, the correct answer. Okay. So Arya, you did not type the answer this time. Okay, you were late. But I have explained the question and I hope you have understood the question. Did you? If you have understood the question, type a yes in the chat box, please, Arya. So one doll is equal to 10 marbles, two dolls will be 20 marbles. Yes, that's great. And Srijal, very, very good. So I think, can we now move over to the next question? Let's see what we have in the next question. Okay, so type a yes in the chat box if you are able to see the next question. If all of you can see the next question, Trijan and Arya, if you can see the next question on the screen, type a yes in the chat box. Let's see. Yes. Yes, Arya, the correct answer is 20. But you have to be quick. You cannot be late. Okay, after I'm explaining, then if you're giving the answer, then what's the point? You have to be quick. Okay. All right. So you can see the next question on the screen. Let me read it out to you. Rohan bought a basket full of fruits and also a cake. Okay. So the weight of the fruit basket is 3 kgs and the weight of the cake given is 2 kgs. So he has dash kg weight. So if he is buying these two items, what is the total weight he is having? Okay. Yes, Arya, I see, but your answers are actually coming late. Okay. It has come late. Maybe you have given it quickly, but it came late. Okay. Yes, I received now. So Now you try to give the answer first only. As soon as you see the question, just read it quickly and quickly type the answer. Don't wait. All right. So your options are A, 3 kgs, B, 4 kg, C, 1 kg, or is it D, 5 kg? What is the weight which Rohan is having? Okay. Okay, for this one now you give for the new question. For the previous one I got, for this one I did not get it from you yet, Arya. I am not able to see it in the chat box. I can see only Trijal's answer. Trijal has given the answer as D. So this time, Trijal, it's a different uh, answer, no? It's option D. It's not C, it seems. So this time you are telling it is option D. Let us see what Arya is giving the answer as. Arya, which one for this question do you think is correct? Is it A, B, C, or D? Quickly. Arya, 20 was for the previous question, dear. For this one, which is correct? 3, 4, 1, or 5? I hope you can hear and see the next question on the screen. You have to give me the answer for this question. Okay, and then we will start discussing. Come on, quickly, Arya. This one is also a very easy question. Which one is correct? If he is buying the fruit basket which weighs 3 kgs and the cake which weighs 2 kgs, then he has dash kg weight. Yes, Arya, tell me. Is it A, B, C, or D? Which one are you going with? Which one do you think is the correct option? Okay, again, I will be counting. Okay, Arya, I will be counting till 5 and you have to write. No, I did not. I'm not seeing your answer. Where did you give the answer for this question? I did not get it yet. You have written 20, but 20 was for the last question. For the previous question, पिछले वाले question का answer 20 था. ये वाले question का answer इसमें तो 20 है ही नहीं ऑप्शन में. तो इस वाले question का answer क्या है? ये आपको देना है जल्दी से अभी chat box में. ठीक है? I'm counting till 5 and you quickly give it. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? So now we will discuss. Let's see. So the weight of the fruit basket is 3 kgs. Means one has 3 kgs. And the weight of the cake is 2 kgs. So the total weight, to find out the total weight which it has, we just need to add them. Right? So 3 plus 2 means Rohan has a total of 5 kg weight. Right? So the correct answer is obviously option D, which is 5. Okay, Arya, that's fine. For the next question, yes, now I can see your answer as 5. You have written 5. Okay, I don't know, maybe it's coming late to me, but now I can see it that you have written 5. Okay, from the next question, let's see what happens. Okay, Arya? So I hope this question is you have understood, and Srijal, very good for giving the correct answer once again. And Arya has also given the correct answer, but I had received it a little late. Okay, no worries. So if you have understood the question, and that is fine. So let us move to the next question now. Okay. So let me know if you can see the next question on the screen, Arya and Trijal. Is the next question visible to you both on the screen? Let me know. Then I will read out the question to you. Okay. Can you all see the next question on the screen? Let me read it out to you. The given weighing scale shows what you have to say. Okay. So you can see a balance scale or a weighing scale is given to you. So on one side you have a dog and another side you have a bat. Dog or a puppy, and another side is a bat. Right? So you have to tell me that what is this balance scale showing us? Puppy is heavier than bat. Puppy is lighter than bat. Both have the same weight or cannot be determined. What is the weighing scale showing? What do you understand by looking at the weighing scale? Is it option A, B, C, or D? Okay. Come on, type the answers now in the chat box. Let's see. I want both of you, you just have to write the option. Okay. A, B, C, or D. That's it. Just type whichever answer you feel, whichever option you feel is having the correct answer. चलो जल्दी से टाइप करो जल्दी जल्दी Trijal Arya, both of you know the answer. Okay, so जल्दी से टाइप करो answer chat box में. You have to be quick. Okay, Trijal ने टाइप कर दिया है. Trijal is saying it is option A. Very good, Trijal, for giving the answer. And Arya, have you given the answer? Because I am not able to see. Come on, Arya. Which is it? Is it A, B, C, or D? Quickly type your answer in the chat box. Come on, fast. Arya, have you given the answer? Okay, now I can see Arya's answer. It's option A. Okay, very good, Arya. Let's discuss. Okay, so both of you are saying that it is option A, which is puppy is heavier than the bat. So let us look at the weighing scale. We can see here that bat side is up and side which is having the puppy is coming down. So that means this is the heavier side and this is the lighter side. Side which comes down is heavier. So we can say that the weight of the puppy is more than the weight of the cat. Right? So option A is correct. Puppy is heavier than the cat. So both of you were absolutely correct. Very, very good. Fantastic. Good job. Let's move to the next question. Okay. So next question. I hope if you can see the question in the screen, on the screen. If you can see the next question on the screen, you need to, you know what you have to do? You need to type a yes in the chat box. Then I will be explaining the question to you and then you will be typing your answers. Right? So let me know if you all are able to see the next question on the screen. Is it visible? Two oranges have the same mass as one apple. What is the mass of the apple? Arya, you can't see the next question on the screen. What about Trijal? I think now it's visible, no? So you see there is a scale given. Okay. And all right. Yes, now it's visible. Okay. Thank you, Trijal. So two oranges are kept on the balance Okay, weighing balance. And the weight is given over there. Okay, some numbers are written and you have to see where it is pointing. That's the weight of the two oranges. So if the weight of two oranges is same as the weight of one apple, mass of one apple, then what is the mass of the apple? So here options are not given, so you have to type the number or the weight in the chat box. Okay, you have to type the weight in the chat box. Here there are no options, so you have to type what is the weight of the apple, what is the mass of the apple. Let's see. I hope that the weighing scale is clearly visible to you. You're able to read it. So the weight is in grams. Okay, as you can see, G is given over here, G. So G stands for grams. It's a unit of mass. Okay, measuring unit of mass. Kg, grams, these are all measuring unit. For very heavy objects, we use kg. And for little lighter objects or smaller objects, mass, we use grams as the unit. Okay, so the two units of mass will be kilogram or kg and grams. Okay, Trijal has already given the answer, I can see, as 300. Okay, that's great, Trijal. What about Arya? Arya will also quickly type the answer in the chat box and then we are going to see what is the correct answer for this. Arya, be quick. I have received Trijal's answer. आर्या आपको भी जल्दी जल्दी आंसर करना है अभी ताकि हम जल्दी से डिस्कस कर पाए है ना. So what do you think is the mass of the apple? If the mass is okay, Arya has given the answer as 500. Okay, Arya. Let's see. So we can see here these two oranges are kept on the scale and the weight of the two oranges is showing here as 300. Okay, this is your 0 point. Okay, Arya has changed her answer and she has now changed it to 300. Okay, this is the mark 0 and this is your, you can see this is 0, this is 100, this is 200, this is 300. So this needle is pointed at, this red color needle is pointed at the 300 mark. So that means weight of two oranges is equal to 300. So if the oranges are equal to the mass of the apple, that means the apple also has a mass of 300 grams. Right? So whatever will be the weight of the oranges, that same will be the weight of the one apple, which is 300 grams. So very good, Trijal, and very good, Arya, for giving the correct answers. And Arya, I hope you have understood this because first you had said 500. I think you were not able to read the number properly. That's why. But both of you have given the correct answers. So very, very good job on that. Okay. So let's see what we have next. Okay, we have come to the next question now. Here it says, which is heavier, the books or the tree? This is an interesting question, and let's see who is able to give the correct answer. I will be very happy if both of you are giving the correct answer. Which of these two objects are heavier? Is it the books or the tree? सबसे ज्यादा भारी ऑब्जेक्ट कौन सा है? I hope सबको next question दिख रहा है screen में. All of you are able to see the next question on the screen. Which is heavier, the books or the tree? Yes. You can give me the answer in the chat box by writing the name of the object. If you think books are heavier, you have to write books in the chat box. If you think the train is heavier, it's a toy train. So if you think the toy train is heavier, okay, you can write train in the chat box. Which one do you think is heavier? The books or the train? So there is no A and B here, Trijal. I would like you to, okay. So A is there. A is books and B is train. Sorry. Yes, A and B is there. Uh, so okay. So you can write A and B also. If you wish to write A or B, you can write A or B also as well. Okay. Options are not given, but yes, the items are labeled as A and B. So if you feel A, that is books are heavier, you can write books. If you feel B, train is heavier, you can write B. So I have already received the answers from Trijal and Arya. Trijal says it's A, that is books are heavier, and Arya says it's B, that's the train is heavier. So let's check since we have two different answers. So books weight, if we look at the scale, the needle is pointing at 200, right? And it is showing grams. Yes, Trijal, I got it. A is books. Okay. So let's just see. So books are marked as 200 grams. Okay, this scale is of grams. You can see here in the middle G is given, right? So this shows grams. So that means the weight of the books are 200 grams. Okay. And the weight of the train, this scale is at kg. This is a kg scale. So the weight of the train is the needle is pointing at 2, right? So it is 2 kg. So which one do you think is bigger? Is it 2 kgs or is it 200 grams? Which weight is more, 2 kgs or is it 200 grams? So like I said, kg is bigger, right? For heavier items, we use kg, and for a little lighter items, smaller items, we use grams. Okay. So 2 kgs is much more heavier than 200 grams. Here the weight is given in grams, just 200 grams. And 2 kilos is actually 2000 grams. Okay, 2 kilos is actually 2000 grams. So definitely 2000 is much more heavier than 200, right? Isn't it? So we can say that the train is heavier than the books. Okay, the weight of the train is heavier than the books. So in that way, if we see, Arya has given the correct answer this time. Very, very good, Arya. She has given us B. And Trijal, I hope you understood that why is train heavier than the books? Did you understand this? Train's weight is 2 kgs or 2000 grams and book's weight is 200 grams. So the train is heavier than the books. Correct answer is the train. Okay. So with that, we have come to the end of today's session. That was the last question. Okay. And hope you have a great Sunday. Enjoy and have a good day. I hope I will see you again in the next week. Bye bye. Take care, all of you.